Queen Mother. Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing, and I hope that through this show that more viewers will be able to connect with her and get with her. She is an acupuncturist and a doctor of Oriental medicine here in Maryland, and she knows homeopathic modalities. And sorry, that was my Animal Farm scurry. It's like Dr. Doolittle in here. But she's an acupuncturist and a professor at the University of Maryland School of Integrated Health. She is amazing, and she is going to and a tantric professional. Tantric. So she's going to add a lot to our discussion today. And I can't wait for you all to get used to her.
So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get her in. Dr. Yi?
Well, my primary function in life is a doctor of Oriental medicine. And I operate my private practice in Owings Mills, Maryland. So that is my primary hat, Doctor of Chinese Medicine, where I perform acupuncture. And instead of prescribing pharmaceuticals, I prescribe Chinese medical herbal formulas to assist people with various diseases and disharmonies in their bodies. So that is my primary role in life. Tantra instructor is a small part of my life, but it is a very vital part because so many things come from being blocked, being hindered, being energetically stagnant. There's so many issues that we have that stem from childhood, physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, sexual abuse. I know, oh gosh, when I was in my 20s, the statistics said at that time, and I'm sure it's far more than that now, that 1 in 5 women in America have experienced some form of sexual molestation or abuse as a child, and 1 in 4 men. That was just the reported cases.
Right.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what those numbers are now, 30 years later. So when you look at the effects of childhood sexual traumas and abuse and how we carry that into our adulthood and how it affects our relationships, not just our relationships with ourselves, but our relationships with our families, our friends, our coworkers, and especially our intimate partners. We bring all of our traumas into the bedroom with us. Medicine is that, everything good came from the motherland first, right? Civilization began in the motherland. Medicine began in the motherland. Everything that's anything, people came from all over the world to the motherland to learn and take it back. So how my journey with natural medicine started, it was a little girl in Mississippi. We couldn't always afford to go to the doctor and all of that, but we had Big Mama and Medea and Nan and all of them that would get in the kitchen and mix up stuff, and they knew what to do. Now, for me, I was in a severe burn accident as a toddler. And when people see my hands, sometimes, you can still see where they're discolored. And in my right hand specifically, you can kind of see it a little bit. You can see like the little traces of the burn marks still in my hand, like little marks that are still there. The doctor had told my mother and father after the accident occurred, and he bandaged my hands, and my dad said he put my hands in his hands and prayed and told them that he had done all that he could do and the rest was up to God. And they sent me home, and he told my parents that according to medical science, Western medical science, I would never be able to use my hands. But somebody said I had a praying grandmother. And my mother's mother brought me home because it was a big battle. Everybody wanted to take me from my parents. My mother's parents took me home, and my grandmother began to nurse my hands with various herbs. And so not only did God heal my hands, God and my grandmama, not only were my hands healed, but now I use my hands to make a living and help heal others. And my grandmother would always tell me, you have healing hands, you have healing hands, you have healing hands. And now I use my hands to help heal others. So that was how my journey began with natural medicine.
Hi, my name is William Honolulu Jr., and I'm the host of the BlackUSA.news morning show and the president of the Grinding Gang Incorporated. The Grinding Gang is an organization that helps small business owners in the nonprofit and for-profit communities figure out how to make sense of all the noise. There's a lot of information out there, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. We help you develop business plans. We help you figure out what to do with a lot of the information you receive, and we also help you figure out how to become more profitable. We also host a variety of workshops. You can check out our next workshop on grant writing right here.